Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. We're off to Asda now, and it's a beer that was part of a 4 for 3 offer that they were doing. And the beer is from Kirkstall, and this is a can of their Tangerine Porter. It's coming in at 5.5% in a 440ml can. Beautiful artwork. Like I said, 4 for 3, but I think on its own £3. Tangerine Porter, I'm guessing this was probably out before Christmas as well. Seems that sort of festive kind of thing. Well, I don't have a Kirkstall glass, although I've had chances to get them in the past. So I'm going to go with a Wild Card brewery glass. I've not used that for a long time and I do like it. So let's get it cracked open, see what we get. Tangerine Porter. Should be interesting. Are we going to expect something like a chocolate orange thing? I don't know. Not had too many Kirkstall beers, but I think they've been okay, to be honest, from what I've had. From what I can remember, I should say. Not from what I've had, what I can remember. I'm going to leave the rest in the can for now, because you know me, I always overfill it. Beer in a glass. Ooh, I swear I've got a massive hit of tangerine then as well. Beer in a glass, nice and dark. Ooh, there's no real light getting through there. I'm going to go with sort of jet black. Just a half a finger of compact. It's not quite tan, but it's more than off white. But it looks really good. Can't see any bubbles, so we'll give it a swirl. Dive in with the old nostrils. Oh, blimey, that's a massive tangerine. And that's about all you're picking up for me. Not really getting any of that sort of porter-like sort of aroma. Just coming through, just coming through. There's a little bit of a sort of chocolate thing going on, so it's definitely, I think for me, what I'm getting so far for the aroma is going down that Terry's chocolate orange smell. Or, you know. Anyway, smells decent, and that head looks really nice actually. It looks a nice kind of dense head. So let's get a bit more in there. Bubbles shooting up there. Looks fantastic. Let's dive in on Kirkstall's Tangerine Porter. Cheers. Definitely does what it says, that's for sure. Definitely does what it says. It's an interesting little number. I'm not convinced I'm going to be a big fan of it, but it's an interesting number. I think the body's decent on that. You know, as I always say, porter's never as heavy as a stout, but I think even for, you know, considering the porters I have had, that's a decent body on it. Very little carbonation, just a gentle whiz as you take it in. Smooth. Pretty soft. Taste wise, when I said on the nose, wasn't really sort of, it was all more sort of tangerine, but there was none of that sort of stout thing coming through. Yeah, granted, I did start to pick up a bit of chocolate and that afterwards, but the stout side of it definitely comes through, or the porter side, not the stout, you know, the dark beer side to it. Greeted with tangerine. First couple of mouthfuls, that's all you got really. That was the biggest sort of thing that was hitting you. Now the palate's adjusted, you're welcomed with the tangerine, but you definitely get that little bit of a yeah, for me, it starts off with tangerine. That porter roastiness kind of comes in, and I'm going to say just on the back end the chocolate sort of comes through, and then you really do get that that real sort of Terry's chocolate orange kind of thing going on. It's not sweet. Once that roastiness sort of kicks in, it is bitter. It's a nice gentle sort of bitterness that does linger, but it does sort of fade away, get a little bit softer. 5.5%. I think that drink's lovely for 5.5%. You know, it's not weak, but it certainly doesn't drink at 5.5. That's really nice. That's really nice. Let's have a quick nosy at some of the spiel on the back, and I'll decide whether I want to tell you or not. There we go. Yeah, zesty tangerine adds lively, fresh fruit notes to this smooth, excuse me, and chocolatey seasonal porter. All the rest is too small for me to read. Do I like it? I do actually. I wasn't expecting to. I'm not a big sort of chocolate orange fan, but I think this one works really well. It certainly does for my taste buds. So would I recommend it? If you like chocolate orange, you can't be disappointed. It does what it says on the can. So Kirkstall's Tangerine Porter gets a thumbs up from me. If you see it and you like your porters, like I say, give it a go. If you've had it, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe, share, like, and all that blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to leave you in peace now. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.